Hey everybody, welcome to Heavy Metal Guns and Outdoors. Today we're going to be looking at this shotgun. It is a Remington model 1100 that someone has just had hydro dipped. Pretty wicked looking. The only issue is, according to the owner, after it was hydro dipped, now it won't function. So what we're going to do is take it apart and just see what happened to it. Good looking old shotgun. And the hydro dip job looks pretty good. Extended tube on it. It's got a lot going for it. So let's dig right in and see what we can do with this thing. And the first thing I'm going to do, see this band here? I'm going to take it apart. This table's really not long enough for me to get all of this in frame as I'm doing it. But basically it's got a little swivel on the end. I'll show you once I do get it apart. There we go. All I done, took a little screwdriver and stuck it in that hole right there. And undone that swivel enough where it would come apart. Right, now, take the tube assembly off of there with this 400 miles long spring. Alright, we'll set the tube assembly over here where it doesn't get dirty or nothing gets on it. Like I say, it's brand new hydro dipping on that thing. We don't want to scratch her up. Take our forearm off. It looks like chipping a little bit in there already. Actually, guys, what I'm thinking that some of that hydro dip got down in here, maybe in jamming up the action some way, because it sounds like it's gonna sound like it's got a little click to it, but no bang. Lock it back. I don't see no issues down in there, but we're going to take it apart and see because there's going to be something wrong with her. Boy, that barrel's in there tight. I mean, actually, that should just slide right out of there. Just wonder if you got something in there and got that barrel, seems like it's pretty sticky. Take our plastic side of our little hammer, see if we can tap on her a little bit. Be careful with it. If y'all are noticing, I'm just hitting this big lug right here. Not hitting that tube, so I'm being just careful as I can. And there we got our barrel. Okay. Yeah, stop the hydro dip here. Here's our buffer piece and our O-ring. Alright, our release is down here on these. Figure out where that little... There we go. Just pull it straight out. Alright, next we'll take out the trigger group assembly. So you have a pin there. There. Get started. Get them started, they'll just push them right out. Well, you should be able to, but hey. One more tapping ain't gonna hurt nothing. Alright, that one jumped off the table. We got it. Out of there. I'm just trying to be a pain. There we go. The trigger group. Oh, everything's really dry in this gun. Whoever done the counter dip and put it back together, we just didn't do a good reassembly. As soon as I took it apart, see that bar down in there? Alright, got that one out. Now, slide, receiver and everything out. We'll just let that sit right there for a minute. Here's what we want to see. If there was anything down in here that was stopping it from functioning. That I see, no. But, I mean, there's some filth off in there. This thing, I don't even think it was clean when it was done. See if y'all can see anything. See if y'all can see that. Yeah, that's pretty nasty down in there. Let's go ahead and clean that up right quick. Won't take much. Get a little bit of our lubricant down in there. Alright. Grab our favorite little brush here. Alright. Grab some brake clean and hose this thing out here. Make sure the quality of this camo dip, that's for sure. But that brake clean might eat it up some. What I'm gonna do, I'll get me a little thing of water back here. Immediately grab me some water and try to get all that brake clean off of there. Because the dip looks like it has nothing, no clear on it or anything to protect it. It just looks like a dip and that's it. Grab us another rag, get all of that off of there. You got to be careful with your chemical, guys, because you never know what you got or what you got to work with. Like I say, I feel like this dip is just Apparently real cheapy, quick sort of job. There's somebody done on this. I don't know how many of y'all seen the video where I done the AR-15 and 7.62 by 39. It'd have been hydro dipped, but you could tell it had a clear coat finish on it to help protect it. All right, let's grab our air hose and blow all this excess out. Make sure we get everything out of there too. All right, get all the residue out of there. Set this down. I'll show you a little something. Yeah, as you can see, look real close right here. The hydro dip's already flaking off of there. Yeah, it's a really sorry job. But I mean, seeing as this is, it's a customer's gun, of course, but it's also my buddy. We'll try to fix some of this where it won't flake off anymore, hopefully. Show y'all guys a little trick here. Take you some clear fingernail polish. Just brush that down. The fact is that we know 100% it's not going to last. I'll close that up. Alright, I'm going to set that over here and let that dry. At least we got it good and clean, and we should help them chips by putting on that clear fingernail polish. Check out our bolt assembly. It looks okay, looks clean. Let's say it's definitely on the dry side. Just get a little bit of our hops down in there. On the fire pin. And on all these pivots and slide points. Check our fire pin to make sure that it's functioning. Yeah, it's coming out there. Alright, that's good. I'll brush this. I'm going to take the rim oil to it. Easy and quick. It's good coverage. Down here on our inside where she slides. Alright, looks good, looks good. Alright, now fingernail polish should have dried by now. What I want to do is go in here and pick some key points. Get some of the hops down in. And shoot us some rim oil on the rest of it. Yeah, y'all know me. I ain't gonna spare the oil, that's for sure. Clean rag out here. Now we're gonna put it back together and see if it'll function. I've got the bar back in there where it belongs. Like it, there we go. Back of that trigger started in there. Nice and easy with it. Little wiggle jiggle, get everything back in place. started. That one's a little long. Take our brass punch. We can help line it up with that. Almost there. Then went in there properly. Now we have our trigger group. Now, take our bolt assembly. You see it just sits right on there, nice and even. Another little dot of oil down there. Major wear point, that's for sure. Go ahead and get some oil on the tube. Alright, without dropping everything, let's see if all this will slide in there nice and neat for us. Remember that bar earlier? You have to push that in as you're sliding your assembly in. Sort of hard to see on the camera, but you'll see it right down in there. Once you get that pushed in, everything will nicely slide right back in place like it's supposed to. Alright, then we can get our handle back in. Alright, to get our charging handle back in, I simply slide everything back to the lock position. You see the little slot that snaps in. And there you go. Charging handle in. Alright, here's something else I found out. They had this together wrong. The seals and the piston, totally wrong. This is the first one. You see it is flat on this side and beveled on this side. Put the flat side towards here. Alright. Then here's your second piece. Flat on this side, beveled on this side. Put the beveled in towards this beveled in. Now you see how them are fit together? That's the way they're supposed to fit together. Then you O-ring. Put a little oil on there, took the excess off with a rag, don't need a ton. I checked and I didn't have a new O-ring. If I did, I surely would have put one on there, that's for sure. Alright, so far so good. Get a couple more little drops of oil down in our slide assembly. Y'all know me, I'm not going to spare on the oil, that's for sure. Alright. Now a barrel. See, it just slides over here as it goes into the receiver. You'll know when you got it in there all the way, you'll see it seat right here. Put the forearm on. Now the tube assembly. Now if this would have been a regular one, you would just have your cap and that's it. But on this one, the tube assembly and the cap pretty much one. Alright, let's see how much fun this is going to be. Be careful to get it threaded correctly. Oh yeah, that wasn't bad at all. Alright, and hand tight's plenty on that. This back on. You will notice one side's bigger than the other. The bigger side is for the tube, smaller side's for the barrel. I just slide that down on there. I like it, let's say about a quarter way down. Some people may do it different, but I mean that's the way that I put them on. Grab us a rag, get all of our extra oil off of this thing. Alright guys, there we go. We'll get it all back together. Now we just need to know if the thing is going to function. Yes, I'll put my stuff up pretty much as soon as I get through with it. I'll keep the work area as clean as possible. Alright. See if she shuts right. Shuts right. Safety works. There we go, now that sounds pretty good. Alright, seems like everything sounds like it's working correctly. Let me run in here and grab us some shells. We'll run out back and see if this thing will function. There's one. There's two. There's three of them. Let's see if she'll load correctly. Well, supposedly a loaded one. Take a shot and see what we think. And she's empty. There you got it, guys. Good clean. Putting it back together correctly instead of incorrectly. And she cycles fine. Them are low powered shells. But it done really well. Well, I'm happy. And I'm sure that Adam will be happy with it too. You'll be seeing this in some Hootie Hoo videos, I'm sure. Well, got the Remington up and running. And it seems like it shoots well and it cycles like it's supposed to. So I'm happy with it. And I'm sure Adam will be happy with it also. And like I said before, y'all will be seeing this shotgun in some videos. If you'll go to the Hootie Hoo channel and check him out. He's got some awesome videos. Just does some really cool stuff, and he's just a good guy to begin with. So please go check him out and subscribe to his channel if you already haven't. And of course, subscribe to our channel. And if you would, leave us some comments, any suggestions that you have. We'll be happy to get to them, and any questions. We'll answer them the best that we can, that's for sure. Well, until next time, guys, thanks very much. And if you have the opportunity, visit us on our Patreon page and show us some support there. Thank y'all very much, and have a fantastic day.